Hey, how you doing today? The message for today is think about look at it this way. Think about slavery. Slavery didn't end until not too long ago. Okay? Think about Christopher Columbus. How long ago did Christopher Columbus discover America and then bring slaves here? Where did he come from? Give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, right? Who's Caesar? Caesar's the Godfather, the Lord, thy God, Father. So they didn't come to discover America. They came to take over America, to conquer. They killed the Indians. They conquered them. What do you think they did to the women? What do you think they did to the people? Okay, so now this all came from Rome. Christopher Columbus came from Rome. He went to Spain. He got prisoners from jail, so when they came to America today, what do you think the prisoners did to the women when they got to America? When do you think slavery ended? Not too long ago. Why do you think they removed the Creator's name out of the Bible? So that way you don't worship Yahweh, your heavenly Rabbah. Instead, you worship the Godfather, the Lord thy God, Father, Caesar, the king, the ruler of the world. Bow down to the king, the Lord, or be beheaded. The Godfather. Okay, common sense. All right. So now what do we have? Yeah, they got the Bible. They don't want to give us the actual scripture. They have all these copies of all these Bibles, but yet they won't give you the truth because it has Yahweh's name in it. Yahweh, your heavenly Rabbah. They want division. They want everybody to be full of division when it comes to the truth. That way everybody attacks each other, and then the Godfather could step in, get rid of religion, get rid of everything after they formed it to get rich and wealthy, and then say, I'm the Godfather and you have to worship me. 2 Thessalonians 2. So all these things already happened a long, long time ago. It was in the workings, the Messiah said. 2 Thessalonians 2. Okay? So now, as far as the Hebrews go, Hebrews were black. Okay? It's right in front of your eyes. The Jews were killing the prophets that were black. Okay? They were Hebrew. Egyptians were black. Okay? So everything's in front of your face. Okay, so now, first Rome came in, destroyed Yahweh's temple, corrupted the scriptures, got you to worship the Godfather, the Lord thy God, the King, yes, my Lord, bow down to the King or be beheaded. You were being killed to change from the Sabbath to Sunday so you could worship the Godfather, the Lord. Okay, so now you have the Godfather, now you have Jesus Christo. Rome, Italian, you have another king that was a false Messiah, and then you have his mother, which they say is Mary, the Virgin Mary. So that's the mother of God. So now you worship the great whore, the mother of God. Okay, you do the Hail Mary, you pray to her, you worship her. They worship the Son, Jesus Christo. They worship all these false gods of Rome. Okay, so it's all right in front of your face. Okay. So now, the same Romans that killed the Messiah, who was the Messiah? Yeshua. They can't tell you that the Messiah was black, he was Hebrew. Okay, Yeshua is a Hebrew name. So if Egyptians and Hebrew were black, Yeshua would be black. Okay, so now Jesus Christo comes from Italy. Okay, that's a name that came from Rome. Okay, the Roman Catholic Church. So we worship their gods. The whole world has been deceived. That's why we got Revelation 17. They drink the cup, the wine cup of the Roman Catholic Church. Constantine came from Christianity, okay? So now figure this out. It's all right out in front of our face. Okay, so the Jews were killing the prophets who were Hebrew. They were telling them to worship Yahweh, your heavenly Rabbah. They did not want to do that, so they removed the name from the scripture. So that way you don't worship Yahweh. You worship the Lord thy Godfather. Same one that came from Rome. Okay, they all worship gods, okay? They didn't worship Yahweh, your heavenly Rabbah. Okay, so now Rome comes in and sold the Hebrews off as slaves, and then they sold the Jews off as slaves and sent them off to Germany and sent them off to America, to Africa, all different parts of the world so they can expand and conquer and use them as laborers, like workers, hard work. Well, that way they could conquer and rule the world, okay? Those were slaves, okay? That's what they did. That's where they got the idea. Okay, so now tell me something. The Rome, they killed the Messiah. The Jews, they killed the Messiah, Yeshua, because he was Hebrew, he was black. So now you mean to tell me after they killed the prophets, they killed the Messiah, they never wanted to worship Yahweh, they're all of a sudden just going to follow and worship Yahweh, your heavenly Rabbah? Has it happened? No. Did they remove the name out of the Bible? Yes. So what does that tell you? That tells you that they're corrupted, they're liars, and they will never worship your heavenly Rabbah, Yahweh. Okay? So they turned the Bible, Yahweh, our heavenly Rabbah, into a lie. They got us to stop worshiping him. How? The only way you could do that is if you remove Yahweh, our heavenly Rabbah, Yahweh's name out of the Bible, and get you to worship a lie. The Godfather. Who's that? The ruler of the world. These people are not going to kill the Hebrews, kill the prophets, kill the Messiah, and then all of a sudden say, okay, well, we're going to worship Yahweh, your heavenly Rabbah. No. They're going to lie. They're going to remove the name. They don't want to worship that name. They don't care about the truth. They just want to conquer the world, like Rome. The Roman Empire. They conquered, they destroyed the temple. They didn't build the temple. They're not worshiping Yahweh. They didn't sanctify his temple. You really think they care about the truth? Come on, now they want to take guns away. You really think they care? Come on. They didn't come and discover America. They came to conquer America. Just like they're conquering the rest of the world. They're lying. If they lie to you about the Messiah, about him being Hebrew and he's black, and then they give you false names of worships, they could care less. Those people are not going to change. It's common sense. So now you have the Hebrews, right? They're going to church. They're worshiping the Godfather. Who are they worshiping? They're worshiping Rome, the same people that killed their people. They're worshiping the Jews, the Elohim, Abba, Adonai. They're worshiping the Lord thy God. How many times are they gonna get played, the Hebrews? Why are Hebrews, Egyptians, they're black? Why are they gonna get played so many times? First they were sent off in slavery. They never wanted to follow the rules. They never wanted to worship Yahweh. Now they're sent off in slavery, and now they still don't want to worship Yahweh, and they're still deceived not to worship Yahweh, and they're getting played by Rome. Rome, Constantine came from Rome and started up Christianity. So all these people, the whole world, the Hebrews, they're getting played all over again. And they don't see it. I mean, people have to be smart. They have to see something. I mean, how are they just going to keep getting played like that? You don't get played. And when you try to tell these people in church, try to tell them the truth, they follow the corrupted Bibles. Where did these Bibles come from? They came from Rome. So now they're getting played all over again, and they don't worship the Creator's name. The whole Bible says to call me by my name. Everything's about the Creator's name, to worship him. It's common sense. They don't read the Old Testament. The whole Old Testament says to worship his name. The Messiah, Matthew 4:4-10, said to worship Yahweh, your heavenly Rabbah's name. John 17 said it. I come to make your name known. When are these people going to wake up and realize the truth? When are they going to stop getting played by the rich man, by the ruler of the world? When are they going to stop following the rich man, Rome, their churches, their religion, their private schools, their colleges, private religion, all this stuff to make money, to conquer the world? When is the world going to stop getting played? Revelations 12:9 tells you this. The whole world is deceived. Revelation 18 says, come out of her, my people. Okay, peace, shalom. We are worshiping Egypt. Pharaoh, that's what they follow, like the Hebrews. Peace, shalom. Have a great day.